Oh, hello. We're back on the Missouri River, kind of in the Charles M. Russell Wildlife Refuge, heading towards the Missouri Breaks National Monument. We originally started on the north side of the river, and the gumbo was so bad with there's like, it looked dry, but under it was just like a thick layer of just slimy gumbo, basically the stuff that's sticking to the bottom of my boots right now. And it was a steep drop, and there's just cliffs everywhere, and I actually started sliding towards like a 30-foot cliff, and had to self-arrest with my camera tripod, got my camera covered in gumbo, and had to clean that off, and it wasn't working for a second. So we were off to a pretty great start, and the adrenaline dump from that almost threw up, and it was covered in mud now. It's drying out pretty decent, but we couldn't really find a way down without just keep going up into the forest. So we just crossed to the south side of the river, and we're just gonna head this way. And we're still dealing with lots of gumbo, but at least there's no steep canyon drops. So very exciting start. Thankfully my camera's still working. And yeah, this is gonna be one heck of a workout. Even though it's not much elevation gain, this gumbo really builds up in the bottom of your feet. It's like you're walking with 10-pound weights on each foot. We were also going to fish on the Missouri River, but it's still frozen over. This winter just doesn't seem to end right now in Montana, just cold and snow. And actually we were here in mid-March of last year, and the river was flowing fine. We were able to fish from it, and it was nice. But right now it's almost April. It's like March 31st, 30th right now. And yeah, the river's just still completely frozen over. So yeah, here we go. Here's some of that gumbo stuff. It's really hard to avoid. It's pretty much all the soil here. So we camped today. Hopefully we could find some grass or reeds to set up on. Heck of a good workout though. Right now I see how it's built up on her boots, like gets really heavy. But yeah. So I've got a time lapse going. Got some good views up on this ridge. We gained it pretty quick despite all the gumbo. Looks like we're gonna continue along it. It's dried up quite a bit, so walking's a bit easier. And head in that direction. I know the road drops down into the river zone down over this way. Not sure what the fence is for, maybe cattle. There's a trail over there that there's no vehicles. I don't know if horses are good, and obviously people are good, but I don't know if that encompasses dirt bikes and ATVs and stuff, because I don't know if they're technically considered vehicles or ORVs or... One thing I like to point out right now is how quiet everything is. There's no birds or anything. It's just the sound of the wind and grass. The spring is yet to come to this area. in comparison to last year where it was like wildlife everywhere, including the birds. But yeah, it's still winter here, or the critters anyway still say it's winter, but it is Montana, so winter could go up until like end of April in certain areas in the lowlands anyway. And it could still obviously snow pretty much any time, but yeah, spring is yet to start showing up in the Missouri Breaks area. So wonder if we'll even hear owls tonight. We'll see. It's a lot of extra weight hiking around.
Doesn't like to come off easily.
No escaping it up in the grass either. Gumbo everywhere. Alright, so we're taking this 308 road down. Looks like the map shows it dropping that massive flat area, the wildlife looking zone. So we're gonna head down there and explore some more and probably continue westbound a bit more. Alright, so right away this road has some drifts in a very shaded area over the knee. So we may actually just stay up on this ridge and continue westbound on it and drop down on the west side, because it looks like it drops down into a valley there, and hopefully there's less deep snow. This doesn't seem fun right now with the gumbo on top of it. Might get a pretty good sunset tonight. We'll see. Looking for a camp right now. Getting camp set up. Fortunately, we're losing light fast. Thought we'd have time to set up and get a view up higher, but I don't know. First wildlife sound of the trip.
Good morning. Well, melting snow. I got really cold and windy and almost used up all my fuel doing it. And of course, right when I finished gathering the melt water, it stopped being windy. This is kind of the view around camp. Had a great sunset last night. Hopefully that gumbo's dry. The hike out's gonna be extra muddy. Still not much critter sounds.